Welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm here with the most cozy, warm, delicious vanilla fragrances for fall, you guys. These are the most comforting, cozy, warm vanilla fragrances ever, and I have many different types of vanillas. I have the boozy vanillas, I have the sweet vanillas, I have the spicy vanillas. I have so many beautiful different types of vanilla fragrances to share with you guys. So if you want to see what they are, just keep watching. So before we get started with this video, you guys, please take a second to subscribe to my channel. That red button down there, click it so it goes gray or white, and then click that notification bell next to it so you can be notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of my videos. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, you guys. I share everything on Instagram first before I even do any YouTube video. So let's get right to these beautiful, warm, cozy, delicious vanilla fragrances. So the first one is a delicious vanilla fragrance, you guys. Oh, this one is a must in anyone's collection. And if you're a vanilla lover, what are you doing without this fragrance? You got to get your hands on this fragrance. This is a delicious chocolatey vanilla, you guys. You know which one I'm talking about. This is Orchidivini by Van Cleef and Arpels, you guys. This one is such a beautiful vanilla. It's such a sexy vanilla too, you guys. It's like a very fashionable, sexy gourmand. It smells gourmand, but at the same time it smells like a sexy perfume, if that makes any sense to you guys. I mean, the fragrance composition is to die for, you guys. Like I said, see, I'm not even spraying it. I don't have to. Of course, the top coat is going to be vanilla, you guys. It's a vanilla fragrance. It's a super sweet vanilla, by the way. It is powdery. It's chocolatey. There's chocolate in here. It's got a little bit of warm spiciness. It is also a little bit fruity. It's nutty from the almond note in here. It's got that almondiness, the nuttiness. It's a gorgeous fragrance, you guys. This has obviously a massive dose of vanilla and tonka bean, you guys. So this is a little bit of a deeper, a slightly darker vanilla, but it's a vanilla with a lot of depth. And then add that gorgeous chocolate note to it. It's a very deep, dark vanilla, and it has vanilla orchid in it, which is a gorgeous floral that really complement vanilla fragrances. It's got mandarin orange, I believe, in the opening. It's got a little bit of almond, which adds a beautiful nuttiness to this fragrance. There are gorgeous florals like violet, which adds a little powderiness to this fragrance, and then there's rose in here. It's actually Bulgarian rose that's in here, which is a super high quality rose oil that's very expensive. And then for a fruity note, there's lychee in here, slight bit of that fruity touch that really puts it right over the top, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful, delicious, sexy, almost fashionable smelling vanilla fragrance. I just love the composition, you guys. Like, there's chocolate in here, like I said, but you don't smell a strong chocolate, by the way, in here. It's really well blended in the composition. You can smell the florals in here with that beautiful tonka bean and vanilla. Gorgeous vanilla. And if you're a vanilla lover, this one is a must in your collection. Perfect for the colder months starting in this fall season. This is a fall must-have for me. I didn't talk about my vanilla fragrances in my other fall fragrance videos that I just did. I did a designer version of fall fragrances, and I did a niche version of fall fragrances. I will link them up here and down in the description box. I didn't include the vanillas in those videos because I wanted to do a dedicated video for them because they deserve the spotlight. Okay, so this is Orchidivini by Van Cleef and Arpels. Next, I have a beautiful ambery, slightly smoky balsamic vanilla, you guys. This one is none other than Guerlain Spiritueuse de Belevani, you guys. Oh, this one. Oh, beautiful, warm vanilla. This one is actually really sexy as well. This has a little bit of smokiness from that incense in here. It smells kind of oriental because of that incense note in here. Of course, the top accord is vanilla, you guys. It's a huge vanilla fragrance, a massive dose of vanilla in here. And then this has a big dose of amber. This is a very ambery vanilla, as you can tell from the juice. Very ambery vanilla. It's very woody. It's slightly smoky from the incense. Like I said, it's warm, spicy, got beautiful warm spices in here. It's very balsamic. It's powdery. It's beautiful. So this opens with incense, pink pepper, and bergamot. Notes that don't really go well with each other, you would think, you know. Bergamot with the freshness, and, you know, incense with the smokiness, and pink pepper with that brightness, you know, that beautiful brightness that pink pepper has, the soft spiciness of that pink pepper. But it works really well, you guys. That smokiness right on the top adds this gorgeous sort of oriental vibe to this fragrance right from the first sniff. And this has gorgeous florals, you guys. This has ylang ylang, that gorgeous yellow floral that I adore. And it has jasmine, of course, so beautiful. And Bulgarian rose, again, a very expensive rose oil. And then there's cedar as a woody note in here. And then this has a massive dose of vanilla, obviously, in the base with benzoin. So double vanilla. Like the previous one I talked about, Orchidivini, had tonka bean and vanilla. Again, intensified vanilla accord from the two vanilla notes. You know, there's tonka bean and vanilla. And in here you get the vanilla and benzoin, which smells like vanilla. It's a resin note that smells like vanilla. And of course, this has warm, spicy notes that they have not revealed, you guys. That soft spiciness from the pink pepper is definitely there. But there are other spices in here that they have not quite revealed, and maybe other floral notes as well. This is a delicious fragrance, you guys. A delicious ambery vanilla fragrance that smells very gourmand. This is Guerlain Spiritueuse de Belevani. So then I have another vanilla from Guerlain, and this one is different from the one I just talked about, Spiritueuse de Belevani. This is actually a musky vanilla, if that makes sense to you guys, because of a particular note I will talk about here very soon. This is Guerlain Angelique Noir. You guys, this is a very unique vanilla fragrance. This one is not your typical vanilla. The muskiness is definitely there, but there's like a sort of greenish freshness about this vanilla, if that even makes sense to you, because of the Angelica note that's in here. Angelique Noir, the name comes from that note too. Angelica, you know, that fragrance note. It's a very musky vanilla, you guys. So of course, you know, musk is a huge accord in this fragrance. There's vanilla, which is the massive dose of vanilla in here as well. This is also ambery, fruity, and sweet, a little bit sweet, not overly sweet. And then this has white florals as well. So you guys, this opens with Angelica, pear, and pink pepper. So it's got a little bit of fruitiness in the opening and pink pepper with that soft spiciness that's really bright, you know. And then Angelica is this sort of musky, a little sweet, rooty kind of fragrance note. It's hard to describe it. So yeah, that muskiness from that Angelica is definitely a big accord in here next to that vanilla. So it's like a balance between the Angelica note and the vanilla, you know, in here mostly. So Angelica is in the top and in the bottom, you guys. So it's like a double dose of Angelica. It's very interesting, actually. And in the middle, you get jasmine and caraway seed. Now, caraway seeds kind of has like that, like a little licorice kind of quality to it. You know what I'm talking about? And of course, in the base, you get a massive dose of vanilla, but that Angelica sort of balances the vanilla out. It's not overly sweet at all. This is not a very sweet vanilla. If you're looking for like a sweet vanilla, this is not for you. This is a very kind of, like I said, musky, woody kind of vanilla. It's very unique, different kind of vanilla. If you are like a gourmand lover, or if you like really super overly sweet vanillas, this is not the one for you. This is more of a musky, kind of edgy kind of vanilla. This is Guerlain Angelique Noir. Next, I have another sexy vanilla, you guys. This one is a sexy vanilla that you can wear to go out in. A really beautiful vanilla fragrance that smells very sexy, and it's quite feminine, this one. This one's none other than Yves Delorean Libre Intense, you guys. Now, this is not the original Libre. This is the Intense version, the Intense version. And I much preferred this version, you guys. I wasn't a huge fan of the original. The lavender in that one was a little bit more overpowering, you know, and it was leaning more unisex. It wasn't like my favorite, whereas this one, the Intense, oh, this has a heightened vanilla accord, you guys. Oh my gosh, beautifully delicious vanilla. Like, vanilla is the dominant accord in this fragrance. It's a vanilla fragrance. This obviously has lavender as well, obviously. The Libre DNA is there in this fragrance. So this has a massive dose of vanilla. Obviously, it's a hugely massive vanilla fragrance, but there's white florals. There's that lavender in here. Obviously, it's a very aromatic fragrance because of the lavender in here. It's got amber, it's got citrus, it's a little powdery, it's floral, it's a little bit animalic from the white florals in here. So it opens similar to the original Libre with that big dose of lavender, mandarin orange, and bergamot. But it's not as like hit you in the face like the original one. You can smell it right away. This one is got double dose of lavender in this one as well. You get lavender in the top and in the middle, but it's kind of moderated by that massive dose of vanilla in the base, you guys. So in the middle, like I said, you get another dose of lavender. There's orange blossom, there's jasmine, and then there's orchid. And in the base, you get that huge massive dose of vanilla with tonka bean, which makes it a nice deep vanilla accord, you know, with the tonka bean and vanilla. And then you get a little ambergris, you guys. You know what ambergris is? It comes from sperm whales. It's this sort of fragrance note that has like marine vibes, you know. It's got woody nuances as well. It's kind of like a marine-ish, woody kind of thing. Ambergris comes from the stomach of the sperm whale, if you can imagine. And then there's vetiver in this fragrance, giving it a little bit of earthiness. This one is a sexy vanilla, you guys. You can wear it to go out. It's a very fashionable, very sexy vanilla. I love the lavender note in here. It's not dominant, it's not overpowering. It's actually beautifully feminine fragrance. I wouldn't say this is unisex at all. This is very much a feminine fragrance. This is YSL Libre Intense. Next, I have a very interesting vanilla. This is a vanilla fragrance. Actually, you can wear all year round, this one. But this is nice for the fall season and the colder months as well. This one is a sort of woody vanilla that has notes like coconut in it. If you get what I'm talking about, there's florals, there's beeswax in it. It's a different type of vanilla, but you can wear this all year round. This one is Bois Vanille by Serge Lutensumbovene. You guys, this one is really nice too. Obviously, vanilla is the #1 accord. It's also very sweet. This one is a sweet vanilla. You get a lot of woodiness in here. It's got that coconut in there. It's got that beeswax. It's ambery, it's balsamic, it's powdery, and it's got warm and soft spices in it as well. So you guys, this has a massive dose of vanilla and benzoin. So double vanilla there as well. Benzoin is, like I said, a resin note that smells like vanilla together. It's a reinforced vanilla accord in here. You get beeswax, you get the woody note, you get sandalwood in here, making it very sort of sensual and cozy. You know, sandalwood always makes fragrances very sort of sensual and cozy. So you guys, this has a massive vanilla accord in here because of the vanilla, tonka bean, and benzoin. All three of them are in there, and all three of them smell like vanilla. Tonka bean is something that smells like vanilla, but only deeper and darker. Benzoin is a resin that smells like vanilla. So all three of them together, it's a massive vanilla accord that's in here. And this has beeswax in it, honey kind of accord, waxy honey, you know. And then this has sandalwood, you guys. Sandalwood makes any fragrance very sensual and cozy. Perfect for a vanilla fragrance. If you ask me, sandalwood is an amazing note for a cozy vanilla. This also has guaiac wood, which is really nice. For example, you get guaiac wood in the Lancome Oud Bouquet, for example, the new version. And then this has a coconut milk accord, which gives it a very sort of creamy coconut vibe. I wouldn't call it almost lactonic, but like rather creamy vibes, you know. And then this has licorice, a little bit of licorice, and almond with that little bit of nuttiness. This is a beautiful, cozy, comforting vanilla for colder months, or you can actually wear this during other times of the year as well. It's one of those very versatile vanilla fragrances. It's a gorgeous woody vanilla that's a little bit creamy and sensual. This is Vanille by Serge Lutensumbovene. Next, I have a very warm, super warm, delicious vanilla. It's the latest release by the House of Dior, you guys. This is from the Dior Privé line. You know what I'm talking about. This is Vanilla Diorama, you guys. I did a dedicated review of this fragrance, by the way. I linked that up here and down in the description box. This is a very warm, spicy, sort of boozy, comforting vanilla fragrance, you guys. Of course, there's a huge dose of vanilla, you guys. Vanilla is a big accord in here, but it's also super warm, spicy, very warm fragrance with warm spices. And then you got some citrus notes in here that really kind of cut through the darker, heavier notes that are in here, like cacao. And of course, this is also very boozy. And like I said, it's got cacao, it's powdery, and it's a very aromatic vanilla. So this opens with orange, lemon, and pink pepper. So you get that gorgeous sort of bright, soft spiciness from the pink pepper with those beautiful citruses. And you guys, in the middle, you get rum. This is a boozy vanilla, like I said, and then you get that cacao with the chocolatey powderiness that you get from cacao. And then there is cardamom in here for a warm spice, and that cardamom really sort of make it super warm, spicy, you know. And I feel like there may be more warm spices in here they haven't revealed. Maybe clove, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, but what I get the most is cardamom. And in the base, you get a huge, massive dose of vanilla. And there's sandalwood with that sensual, woody touch. And then there's patchouli with a little bit of earthiness. And it contributes to the longevity of this fragrance. You guys, this is a fragrance that was inspired by Christian Dior's favorite dessert, the Vanilla Diorama, from his favorite bakery in France, Paris. So yeah, it smells definitely like a vanilla boozy dessert, you know. Yeah, this is Vanilla Diorama by Christian Dior. So next I have a vanilla fragrance that is super sweet. There's literally a brown sugar note in this fragrance. This is a super delicious, sweet vanilla that you can layer with anything. It's the perfect vanilla fragrance to layer with other fragrances, you guys. This is none other than Kayali Vanilla 28. You guys, this one is like I said, a super sweet vanilla. It's very comforting, very cozy, but very fashionable and sweet all at the same time. It's a very addictive type of vanilla. You kind of want to spray yourself, douse yourself with it from head to toe. And like I said, this is great for layering. I love to layer this with other Kayali fragrances like Kayali Elixir 11. They are a super amazing, gorgeous match. Anytime I want a bigger dose of vanilla in any of my fragrances that already has vanilla in there and I want to intensify it, I use this fragrance to layer that with. I mean, whether it's a Kayali fragrance or another fragrance, if you want to bring the vanilla out in one of your fragrances, this is the one for you. Like I said, this is a super sweet, almost toothache sweet, maybe not that bad, but you know, very sweet vanilla. It's very ambery at the same time. Of course, vanilla is a huge accord in this fragrance. It's floral, it's powdery, it's musky a little bit. It's got warm, spicy notes in here. It opens with vanilla, orchid, and jasmine, you guys. It actually has a really nice floral, almost fashionable smelling opening, which I adore. And you get that gorgeous tonka bean in the middle, you guys, that gives it that vanilla accord in this fragrance. The very deep dark vanilla that this fragrance has with the brown sugar, very deep, dark, and sweet vanilla accord that this one has. In the base, you get amber, a big dose of amber, amber wood, musk, and patchouli. Oh, you guys, with the amber together, this is a very beautiful, warm sort of vanilla that's sweet and dark and comforting, all at the same time. Sometimes wear this at nighttime just to feel warm and cozy. It's a fragrance you can layer with anything. It's a fragrance you can wear if you want to straight up beautiful, super sweet vanilla. This is Kayali Vanilla 28. So next I have a fragrance with a massive vanilla accord, you guys. This one is my party going out, night out vanilla. This one is none other than Nuit Tresor a la Folie. Oh my goodness, this one is so sexy. It's a sexy vanilla. It's a party vanilla. It's go out, have fun vanilla. You know, it's a date night vanilla. It's beautiful. And when you wear this, people will notice you. You will get compliments. I received so many compliments on this fragrance, you guys. So beautiful. It's such a sexy vanilla fragrance. Vanilla is the #1 accord in this fragrance. It's a heightened vanilla accord that's in here. So now this is the a la Folie. This is a flanker to the original Nuit Tresor, which also has vanilla. I could include that in this video as well. It has a pretty nice dose of vanilla in that fragrance as well. But this one is the vanilla centric fragrance of the two. The other one also has a good dose of vanilla, but not as much as this one. This one's got a massive dose of vanilla in here, you guys. Ooh, this one's sexy. This is unmistakably feminine, you guys. This is not a unisex fragrance. Of course, vanilla is the #1 accord, you guys, but this is also very ambery, very sweet and fruity. It's got soft and warm spices. It's got rose and other florals in it, you guys, and it's a little bit powdery. So this opens with red currant with that juiciness, and there's pink pepper, there's pear, which is a very feminine, juicy, fruity note, and there's bergamot in the opening. And in the middle, you get a bunch of beautiful feminine floral notes, you guys. There is damask rose, there's violet with a little powdery touch, there's jasmine, and there's peony. So beautiful, very feminine. Like I said, you guys, this has a massive vanilla dose in the base. This has 3 types of vanilla notes in here. There's vanilla, massive dose of vanilla. There is tonka bean, which smells like a deeper version of vanilla, and there's benzoin, which is a resin note that smells like vanilla. So triple doses of vanilla in the base, and then this has a little sort of soft spiciness from that nutmeg, and then I am pretty sure there are other warm spices in here that they haven't revealed. And there's ambroxan in the base to sort of lighten it up a little bit. You know, ambroxan is the synthetic version of ambergris. I talked about what ambergris is in the beginning of this video. And then there are woody notes in this fragrance. And then there's patchouli for lasting power. Oh, you guys, this is a sexy, sexy, sexy go out, have fun, go on a date, go on a hot date, night out kind of vanilla. This one is Nuit Tresor a la Folie. So next I have a super sweet vanilla, almost toothache sweet vanilla with a big dose of rose in it. This one is a rose vanilla fragrance. There's rose in here and vanilla. Those two are big accords in here. This one has that sort of synthetic vibes because you will know why. This is Mancera Roses Vanille. So as you know, Mancera fragrances tend to have that sort of synthetic vibes. This one's got massive oriental vibes. It smells a little bit like, it resembles a little bit Rose's musk, that rose and musk part of it, but not the vanilla. Of course, that one doesn't have vanilla. But this has like that oriental sort of vibes like that fragrance. This is a very super sweet vanilla rose fragrance, you guys. Like those 3 are the biggest accords. It's vanilla is the top accord. It's very sweet, and then it's got rose in it. It's also got other florals. It's powdery, it's musky, and it has a little bit of woody hints. It has a light opening with lemon and watery notes, which I'm glad because it's a very thick, heavy, very synthetic, oriental smelling rose vanilla fragrance. If not for that opening, this would have maybe given people headaches type of vanilla, you know. Because of that light opening, it really helps sort of balance out the strength of this fragrance, if that makes sense. So in the middle, you get rose and sugar, you guys. There's sugar in the middle, literally, and there's sugar in the base with a massive dose of vanilla too. Like I said, it's a super sweet vanilla. And you get sugar in the base again, 2 double dose of sugar. There's a massive dose of vanilla in the base. There's cedar for woody note, and it's got white musk. This one is a very sweet, rosy vanilla with a oriental kind of vibe that's synthetic, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely a fall fragrance, you guys. I would not recommend this fragrance any other time of the year because it will give people headaches. It'll take people's noses out. It's super strong and this lasts forever, by the way. You jump in the shower, you wash yourself and it's still on you. That kind of fragrance, and you wash your clothes and it'll still be there. That type of fragrance. So this is Mancera Roses Vanille. So next I have a boozy vanilla also, you guys. This one is a beautiful vanilla fragrance as well. This one has a gorgeous refined boozy accord from the cognac. This one is none other than Kilian's Angel Share, you guys. This one is a very warm, spicy, boozy, cozy, woody vanilla. That spices, the cinnamon that's in here comes right through, right from the first sniff. Like I said, this is a very woody, sweet vanilla that has a boozy accord in here from the cognac, and it's got a gorgeous warm spicy accord from the gorgeous cinnamon that's in here. This is almost a little bit lactonic from the praline that's in here. It's very aromatic, it's a little powdery. It's a beautiful boozy woody vanilla, like I said. So it opens with a huge dose of that cognac, you guys, right from the get-go. It's a very boozy vanilla. And you get that tonka bean in the middle, you guys, and vanilla in the base. So the tonka bean and vanilla together, it's a huge, massive double dose of vanilla that's in here. Tonka bean adds depth to this fragrance. And this also has a massive dose of cinnamon in the middle. The cinnamon is really strong, very warm, spicy in this fragrance. There's oak in this fragrance as a woody note, which makes it almost smell like an aged liquor in an oak barrel, you know. That's really perfect for this fragrance, the oak note in here. And like I said, in the base you get that massive dose of vanilla with praline, which adds almost a lactonic accord. It makes it very kind of delicious and gourmet, you know. And then this also has sandalwood with that sensual woody touch, along with the oak. Works really, really well. It's the perfect boozy woody vanilla fragrance for the fall season, you guys. This is Kilian Angel's Share. Next I have a crazy fragrance, you guys, that's very, very warm. And it smells like very much a spicy vanilla fragrance, but vanilla is not even listed as a note in this fragrance, surprisingly. But I tell you guys, this one is a very warm, addictive vanilla smelling fragrance. I don't know which notes that they have not revealed in this fragrance that's giving this fragrance those beautiful, warm, spicy, almost boozy kind of, you know, smoky kind of vanilla vibes. This is none other than Zara Rich Warm Addictive. Again, this is a weird fragrance, you guys. There's no tonka bean, there's no vanilla listed in this fragrance, but there is a vanilla accord in this fragrance. I'm assuming they have not revealed the fact that they might have. What I'm smelling, I think, is tonka bean in this fragrance. Maybe benzoin. Yeah, it's maybe not straight up vanilla, but there's a deeper vanilla accord in here. This has tobacco in it. It's like a very sweet, honey syrupy, tobacco, woody, floral, little coconutty, lactonic, vanilla, powdery fragrance, you guys. So like I said, there is honey in this fragrance, there's tobacco in this fragrance, there is coconut in this fragrance, there's sandalwood and cedar, but they have not revealed the note that's in here, one note or several notes that are contributing to the vanilla accord in this fragrance. There's got to be either benzoin and vanilla or tonka bean in this fragrance, you guys. It smells like a very warm, spicy, warm, almost boozy vanilla. And I feel like there's a boozy note in here as well that they have not revealed. It is not the most long-lasting fragrance. This is very unisex, by the way. In fact, this is from the men's section, I believe, of Zara. Yeah, but it's definitely very unisex. It's just like the name says, it's a very rich, warm, sort of addictive vanilla fragrance. I don't understand why they haven't revealed the vanilla notes in this fragrance, but it's nonetheless a vanilla fragrance. And then they also haven't revealed the warm spicy notes in here, but I think I smell cardamom in here for sure. There are a bunch of notes that are not revealed in this fragrance, you guys. This is Zara Rich Warm Addictive. So that's it, you guys. Those are my beautiful, warm, cozy, delicious, and sexy vanilla fragrances that I'm wearing this fall. Vanilla fragrances are perfect for the fall season, you guys, when you want to feel cozy and comforted and sexy all at the same time. You know, it's such an amazing accord for the fall season. And these are some of my best vanillas, and these are my strong vanilla fragrances. I have many other fragrances with a lot of vanilla in them that I didn't include in this video. Please let me know what vanilla fragrances you're wearing this fall season. I would love to know if I'm missing something amazing that I should be having. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. I will see you guys in my next video.